Hello friends, how are you doing? If you have ever managed a school as a principal, as a manager, or as an administrator, you must be knowing already that teachers do not complain for fun. Whenever they complain, it means there is something wrong with the system. Something needs to be upgraded. So let's try to understand it better. Number one, we the administrators first of all need to change our mindset. We need to understand and take complaints as data. When a teacher says to you the workload is too much, they are not able to handle it, the timetable is not working, the parents are being very stressing, the admin office takes too much of time to respond to our queries or doubts or complaints or whatever. So, if we the managers, if we the principals, if we the administrators who are in the charge of the school take these complaints as data and try to work on it in place of taking them as disrespect, if we can take these complaints as data, our response will become strategic, will become much more meticulous, will become much more helpful to the teachers, to the school, and to the students on the whole. When the teacher has complained to you about something, about some issue, you need to identify the pattern of noise behind that complaint. Yes, pattern of noise. One teacher might be overreacting, she might be emotional. 2 or 3 teachers also might be overreacting. But when 4 or 5 teachers are complaining about the same issue, about the same problem, it means something is not wrong with the teachers but with your system, and you need to upgrade your system immediately, at the earliest, as early as possible, in the interest of your own school. So to upgrade your system, you really need to do this self-analysis, because when 4 or 5 teachers are complaining about the same issue, it is not something personal, it is something structural. So you need to do this self-analysis. You need to ask yourself, am I hearing this issue for the first time? Have other persons also been complaining about the same? You will find that there is something wrong with the system, not with the teachers. Something wrong with the communication flow. Something wrong with the distribution of workload. When you conduct this self-analysis, only then you will find out these faults with your system, and which you really need to upgrade as soon as possible. Number 3, you really need to separate emotion from information, because teachers present their problems in a very highly emotional state of mind, as they are oversensitive, over emotional, because they are dealing with hundreds of students every day. They are dealing with almost double the number of parents on daily basis, and then they are dealing with so many other problems related to completion of the curriculum, taking care of students extracurricular activities problems. So all these issues make them highly emotional or highly sensitive. So as an administrator, you really need to separate information from emotion. For example, if a teacher says this timetable is impossible to work with, or this workload, they mean to say they need to have a policy of distribution of workload of the timetable. That doesn't mean that they are incapable of teaching the students with that particular timetable or workload. If the teacher says the parents are very stressing, that doesn't mean that they are inefficient or incompetent in public dealing or to deal with the parents. They mean to say that you need to have a policy for the parents' interaction with the parents. Some protocols should be there, how to deal with, how to interact with the parents. So it means whatever information the teachers are giving you, they are wrapped in their emotions. So you really need to do the job of removing the wrapper. You really need to remove the wrapper so as to take out the information or the content from the wrapper. Number 4, respond with clarity, not with defensiveness. Teachers immediately shut down when their bosses, when their seniors respond to them with a sense of defensiveness instead of being clear with them. Like if you say, you people have been complaining too much about the same issue, or you people complain too much. There is nothing wrong with the system. It's completely workable. Instead of saying it and shutting down the teachers, if you say, let me find out, let's work on it, and let's find out what is workable. Or let me try to understand what affects you people the most. Or let me try to understand why is this bothering you too much. If you can give them such answers, you are shifting from boss versus staff to partners working together. If you can speak to them, if you can address their problems in such a way, being partners to them, they will definitely be very open in sharing their problems with you in future also. Number 5, and the most important one, make the solutions visible. If you updated the timetable in accordance with the suggestions of the teachers, announce it. Teachers need to see that their voices led to the change. If you made a communication policy for the parents, again make it visible, announce it, discuss it with the teachers. Let them see that their suggestions are valued. Let them see that their voices are heard. Let them see that their complaints are being redressed. Last but not the least, don't just fix the problem, fix the process. Because if the teachers keep complaining about the same issue every term, every semester, it means there is something wrong with the process which allows it to repeat the issues. The teachers keep complaining about parents' behavior. You need to devise a parents' protocol, parents' meetings or interaction protocol. If the teachers keep complaining about the workload, you need to devise a workload distribution rules. If the teachers keep complaining about the marking workload, you really need to devise marking policy. If the teachers keep complaining about the last minute changes, you really need to plan an advanced calendar. So if you can manage these things, you can really upgrade your system. And always keep it in mind that long-term growth of your school will happen from upgrading your systems or processes, not from problem fixes. And the complaints from your teachers are not interruptions, rather they are feedback from the front line. The more you listen to such complaints, the more your school grows. And a complaining teacher is always valuable, is always helpful to your school, to your students, than a silent one. And be concerned when your teachers stop complaining, and take it as a warning signal, a serious warning signal. Hope you agree with me. In case you like the content of this video, then please like it, share it with other friends of yours, subscribe to our channel EduTalk with Asha Mittal so as to watch more of such educative videos. Thank you.